What's going on everyone, RG here, and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build on the channel, people. Welcome, hope you all doing amazing. And today we're gonna prepare your sim to the summer. I think it's a good time to start, right? I don't know, is it? Maybe it's too early? I don't know. As someone who loves to do, like fitness activity and stuff like that, I am always down for some workout and stuff. But yeah, I was thinking to create another gym and I was not quite sure where to make it. And then I was actually playing another game, and in that game I saw a beachy gym. Is that a thing to say, a beachy gym? It sounds something else in my mind, like calling to a beach, like to a gym, beachy gym. I don't know, it sounds weird, but anyway. Hello, Jim, you are so bitchy today. Anyway, I'm drifting. So yeah, we are making a bitch gym, and it was inspired by another bitch gym that I saw in another game. Maybe some of you know it. It's the Grand Theft Auto 5 game. There is like a Miami vibe map over there, right? And they have basically a gym outside in the beach over there, and it's beautiful, and I really loved it. And I was like, maybe I should make one in The Sims for you to enjoy, and I wanted to make it in the shape of a dumbbell. Let me know if I managed to actually create that. I was trying to mimic the shape of it from the size of this creation. You can see that it looks like those weights that you're putting. And right now, by the way, you can see that we're making a custom-made bench press station because we don't have it in the game. And to be honest, I've seen on other social medias, for example on my Twitter and stuff like that, that people are not that hype about the idea of adding more fitness activities or stuff like that, and people are not like, they don't have imagination in terms of like what to add, because if you think about it, we only have 3 equipments of some sort of a gym stuff in the game. You have the cycling machine, you have a treadmill, and you have the boxing bag. You also have that thing that you can, like with the rods, that you can hit them, which is not really something that you're gonna find on every gym. But there are so many other things. For an example, a bench press or other activities like climbing down, up and down, like stairs, and rowing machine and stuff like that. And to be honest, I think we should. I think it's actually a really good thing to actually encourage people to maybe create like sims that are more into fitness stuff in the game, and maybe it's gonna affect them even to that outside of the game. I don't know. After someone is doing like a pump in the game, I want to go and pump. I have like a machine for pumping. Okay, that sounds something else, but no, okay, no, that's so bad. Ignore that. I have cable machine. Okay, I don't know. Ignore that. Let's go, move on. Okay, so the thing is that this build was built on a 40 by 20 in Tartosa, which is the only map that has, sadly, only one like beachy lot, let's go like that. And I'm taking out of the equation the Solani map, because this is the only map that contain a single individual beach lot that is in a different style. Like, Sulani is beautiful by itself. Don't get me wrong, I love that expansion pack of the island living. However, it's more of the vibe of Ibiza or Hawaii, right? That's the vibe from the whole map. And that's not what I think we should have more. Let me explain. What do you think about a map that will contain basically all 3 levels? Let's say that on the up part of the map you have like some sort of a mountain, and on top of it a suburban area. And then if you're gonna go into the middle of the map, you're gonna have a bit more of a city vibe section. And if you go down even more, you're gonna have a beachy area where you can have like 4 or 5 beachy lot where you can build yourself either a beach for people to hang out, maybe a gym on the beach, or even like a house, beach houses like you have in Miami or something like that. So to be honest, I do believe that Sims 3 Sunset Valley, if you remember that map, was something that I think we should get in The Sims 4. That's like the most accurate to my description of some sort of a map that I will love to see in the game, that we are currently lacking. Let me know what you think about that idea, if we should get something like that, if you want to see something like that. And yeah, so that was like my whole, let's call it, complain about the fact that we only have one map with one beachy lot in it, okay? So, if you are curious to know, no, that a specific station over there is not gonna be functional. It's only for the vibe of the build, just to add a little bit more equipment, just like I said at the beginning of this video, at the beginning of the recording. Right now over here, this is also another gym equipment that I would love to see actually being functional in the game. If you're not familiar with that one, is where you put your hands on the side and then you do like belly crunches up and stuff like that. It's a really dope one, and just think about it. There's so many activities that you can add into the game to spice it up a bit. And you know, people were asking what value it can add into the game. So imagine that they will add equipment to the game like those that I created over here as a custom-made ones, but they're gonna add a functional one. And let's say that different equipment will give you a different buff. For an example, if you're doing a cardio, you're gonna get a little bit more stamina, which means that your energy will deplete slower maybe. If you're doing like powerlifting or power workout, something like that, you're gonna get the ability to, I don't know, pick up babies for longer or something like that. So you're gonna have like fatigue or something like that into the game. It's not my job to think about those, right? But there you have it. I just gave you an idea to what you can do if you're gonna add extra equipment and how you can spice up the game a little bit more. So yeah, Sims team, there you go. You got like a free idea from me if you want to try it. But anyway, right now I'm making like an outside those stations to get your feet actually cleaned from sand, or get yourself like a little bit splashed with water to rinse off the salty water, right? And to be honest, I was not quite sure that Sims will actually use that, because it's like open to public, right? And some Sims are actually being shy, cleaning themselves in public. But apparently when I was doing like playtesting of this lot, they did. They actually went over there and made themselves like a shower in it. So apparently it does work, which made me really, really happy about it. And right now we're making over here just a, let's call it like a chill zone, you know, for the people who want to sunbathing. And I think you saw it at the beginning in the cinematic. Just make sure that you're not leaving your Sims over there to sunbathing too long, so they will not be extra crispy at the end, right? So yeah, just a lovely area to chill. And yeah, in a bit we're gonna move to other sections. And by the way, right now is actually one of my favorite. I wanted to add like a unique touch to that area, so I just shoved in one of those watermelons and stick inside a knife like it's about to be cut into pieces and be shared by friends and family and those who are gonna visit the place. So yeah, just like small deeds, tiny deeds, people. You know, this is the motto of the channel and mine. Tiny deeds make your build great, right? So yeah, another thing that I wanted to actually say to all of you people is thank you so much for the previous love for the 2 builds that I just shared in the past 2 weeks. One was the giant zoo that I made. A lot of you really loved it. The love that you basically showed to it, and the comments, and it was just like beautiful to see that, and I'm really happy that you enjoyed it. Just to remind you again, it's not without CC in it, no mods, you don't need to have anything in order to own it. Console players actually can download all of my builds. If you are a console player, I just want to let you know that you're on the right channel. All of my builds you can download, you don't need to have any CC, any mods. Just download it on the gallery, RGeetect. And another thing that I want to point that out, no, I am not uploading another way to download my creations anymore. I decided that I'm not doing it for different reasons. And yeah, I just, all my builds are on the gallery for you to download and enjoy. Have fun. So right now we're making let's call it the single-sided basketball court, and as you can see that I kind of like wanted to give the impression or the idea that there's a little bit of sand that kind of went inside of the court, so I kind of removed some of the painting that I placed on the ground, and of course a bucket with basketballs inside of it. And I'm also gonna, there we go, scale them down a little bit just to add a little bit diversity to the balls inside. To be honest, I wanted to have different type of basketballs, like colors, or maybe different types of, in general, like how they look, but we don't have to be. That is kind of sad. For an example, soccer and basketball I would love to have that as an activity for a group. I don't understand why still we don't have it. And that is, for an example, what I just said, that we need more fitness activities. Why we don't have football, American football, baseball, soccer, I don't know, volleyball. Volleyball could be amazing over here, to be honest. At the beginning, I thought to create like a volleyball court in here, but I knew it's not going to be functional. And that is exactly what I said when we need more fitness activity. Would love to see, I don't need expansion. I would love to see a staff pack, a game pack, actually game pack, right? Like gaming that can add it with that pack. So yeah, that's what I had in mind, just adding a little bit more activities into the game. So right now over here, this is like the, let's call it the public restroom and showers, because when I created the previous one that you saw, like the area to clean your feet and stuff, I was not sure that Sims will actually go and engage with it, so I created another, let's call it a bit run down, because you know it's in the watery area. There's a lot of moisture in the beach. So it's a little bit nasty, a little bit like you know, broken, not broken, yeah, maybe a little bit broken, but just a little bit not preserved well, let's say it like that. But yeah, so your Sims can come over here and they go to the toilet, they can go to shower inside if you want to be a little bit more, you know, prude, or just like to be a bit more, not with everyone watching you. So definitely that's another section, and just adding a little bit more bushes all around. So yeah, and going back to my previous topic that I was like saying thank to all of you who loved my previous zoo. Also, thank you so much for all of you who loved my last build that I made, which was the dairy farm. People, I was not expecting that. You really loved the idea of how I basically cluttered a lot of cows in one big cow farm or cow shed, or whatever you want to call it. So you really loved it, and if you missed it, go and check it. I do know that YouTube does not do a great job actually letting you all know that I came back. So if you have a friend that does not know that I came back, let him know that I'm back. I'm back and I'm building, kicking, and creating in The Sims 4. That should be a t-shirt. I should make those. I should make like a t-shirt of like that. Tiny Deets, building, kicking, and gaming and stuff like that. Anyway, yeah, so yeah, so this is gonna be the beach gym, whatever you want to call it. Now we're just adding a little bit more lights to the evening or for the night. To be honest, I really love how those lights actually kind of illuminate the sides. Not perfectly, actually the glitching kind of making it a bit weird, but yeah. As I said, this build is on the gallery RGeetect if you want to download it, and don't forget to go to Bob's Pancakes Diner that I made right here in The Sims 4 NOcc, and yes, that is one fancy vehicle that he owns. I said NOcc, right? Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for more builds just like this and even more unique, and until the next time, keep that Sims party going for me, RGeetect out.